Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, August the 27th, 2013. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, unemployment rates dipped in Coffee and Grundy counties in July. TVA is increasing its base rate by 1.5%. Jack Daniel Distillery is planning a major expansion. Tennessee Public High School graduates slightly improved their performance on the ACT test in 2013. And we'll bring you video from the Get Fit Tullahoma Expo last Saturday at Northgate Mall. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Have you heard the news? The Russell Barnett Ford family has expanded to two separate locations. That's Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Russell Barnett Ford of Winchester. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That means 2 times the customer service and 2 times the inventory. So no matter where you're located, let the Russell Barnett Ford family make your next vehicle purchase a great one. 2 times the inventory, 2 times the customer service. That's the Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma and Winchester. Why buy anywhere else?
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Hey honey, can you pull up the recipe for me? I need to see the next step.
Come on, Jax, jump.
That shouldn't be a problem. Charter has powerful internet speeds. It's one reason customers are happier than ever. For one low price, they also get brilliant HD, more reliable phones, and the most advanced fiber-rich network in our history. That's an incredible value. No wonder Charter customer satisfaction is at an all-time high. Yeah, no problem. Switch to Charter and see why thousands choose us every day.
Welcome back. Unemployment rates dipped in Coffee and Grundy County in July, but edged up slightly in Franklin County. The State Department of Labor and Workforce Development says Coffee County's unemployment rate declined by 0.4 points to 7.8% in July compared to June. Grundy County's rate also fell by 0.4 points to 9.9%. The Franklin County rate went up by the same margin to 8.7%. Marion County's jobless rate fell by almost 1% to an even 9%. Van Buren County had the area's highest unemployment. The rate there stood at 12% in July. The U.S. jobless rate for July was 7.7%. University of Tennessee economist Dr. Bill Fox says that he thinks the unemployment rate will continue to go down, but he says continued cuts in government jobs and higher interest rates may slow the pace of recovery. The Tennessee Valley Authority is increasing its base rate by 1.5%, the first increase by the nation's largest public utility in 2 years. The agency's board of directors approved the hike in a $10.5 billion fiscal year 2014 budget at the meeting last Thursday. The new fiscal year begins October the 1st. The rate adjustment will add about $1.50 to the monthly power bill of a customer using 1,000 kilowatt hours of electricity. TVA's budget for the upcoming year anticipates a 4.6 lower sales year over last year and is about 6% less than 2013. TVA provides power to about 9 million people in Alabama, Georgia, Kentucky, Mississippi, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. Tennessee Governor Bill Haslam and Economic and Community Development Commissioner Bill Haggerty, along with Brown-Forman Corporation officials, have announced expansion plans for the Jack Daniel Distillery in response to global demand for its world-famous Tennessee whiskey. The $103 million investment includes the addition of stills, barrel warehouses, and related infrastructure to support the expanding operations and will result in the creation of 94 new full-time positions over the next 5 years. Construction will begin this fall and is expected to be completed within 2 years. The distillery expansion will be located on distillery property in the Lynchburg area and tied to the same source of cave spring water. Jeff Arnett, master distiller of the Jack Daniel Distillery, said, quote, "The demand for Jack Daniel Tennessee whiskey worldwide speaks volumes for the craftsmanship and specialness of a spirit distilled from a small cave spring hollow in Tennessee. The expansion will help Jack Daniels continue to bring our distinctive charcoal mellowed whiskey to the world and to follow Mr. Jack's belief that when he said, 'Every day we make it the best that we can make it,' end quote." Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey has grown volume for 21 consecutive years, underscoring the brand's premium and iconic image. The Jack Daniels family of brands grew global net sales by 9% in the last fiscal year. Officially registered by the U.S. government in 1866 and based in Lynchburg, the Jack Daniel Distillery, Lim Motlow proprietor, is the oldest registered distillery in the United States and is on the National Registry of Historic Places. Jack Daniels is known for the world-famous Jack Daniels Old No. 7 Tennessee Whiskey, Gentleman Jack Rare Tennessee Whiskey, Jack Daniels Single Barrel Tennessee Whiskey, Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey, Jack Daniels Ready-to-Drink Beverages, and Jack Daniels Country Cocktails. Tennessee's public high school graduates slightly improved their performance on the ACT test in 2013, earning an average score of 19.3 out of 36, up from 19.2 in 2012, according to state-by-state results released by ACT recently. This marks the second year the average ACT score for Tennessee students has increased from 19.0 in 2011. Tennessee is one of only 9 states to require all high school students to take the ACT test. Statewide scores help the Tennessee Department of Education measure the state's progress toward its goal of greater college and career readiness for all students. The percentage of test takers meeting all of the ACT's college readiness benchmarks rose from 14% to 15% in Tennessee as scores increased in 2013. Education Commissioner Kevin Huffman said, quote, "While small incremental gains are positive, we must work together toward a larger growth for Tennessee students. Far too many students in our state graduate without the knowledge they need for college or the job market. We are implementing education reforms designed to address those deficiencies and drive continuous improvement," end quote. In Tennessee, 56% of graduates met ACT benchmarks in English, 27% in math, 33% in reading, and 24% in science. As in previous years, 2013 scores highlight the necessity for Tennessee to increase college readiness among certain racial minorities. Only 3% of black students and 10% of Hispanic students met college benchmarks in all 4 core subjects, compared to 19% of white students and 31% of Asian students. Former Arkansas governor and presidential candidate Mike Huckabee has endorsed Tennessee Senator Lamar Alexander's re-election bid. Huckabee, a conservative radio and television host, says Alexander deserves support from Tea Party and religious conservatives. He says the Maryville Republican has opposed Obamacare and tried to reverse the trend toward a national school board. Huckabee has penned a 4-page letter endorsing Alexander and asking for small contributions. He won the Tennessee GOP presidential primary in 2008. Rutherford County State Representative Joe Carr announced last week that he will challenge Alexander's re-election bid next year. Stay with us. More Newsleader is coming up in a moment.
My name is Trey McNabb, and my family's been serving Tullahoma and Middle Tennessee for over 33 years. We have a huge selection of new Chryslers. Right now, you can get the all-new 2013 Chrysler 200 Limited for only $189 a month. You'll appreciate the convenience of our friendly service department, open 6 days a week. Come check out the difference at Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or view all of our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember, if anyone can, Stan can.
Has your love taken a downturn? Are you in a relationship recession? You need a bailout. Hope has arrived. You're qualified for the Romance Stimulus Package at Woodard's Diamond Showroom. We have an entire store filled with fine jewelry that will put the sparkle back in your love story. Our team of romance advisors has the surefire plan to get your passion on the road to recovery. Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Great.
So you're all set. Thanks for choosing Charter.
Welcome to the Charter call center, where customers are getting questions answered faster than ever. Charter customer satisfaction is at an all-time high. When you add the best products, on-time appointments, and a reliable network, all supported by a money-back guarantee, it's no wonder Charter customers have never been happier.
Another satisfied customer.
Switch to Charter and see why thousands choose us every day.
Welcome back. Middle Tennessee State University enjoyed a strong uptick in donations for the past fiscal year. A report released this week shows the Murfreesboro School raised nearly $14 million in donations for the fiscal year ending June 30th. The university hit a fundraising record of $14.4 million in 2002. University Vice President says the new effort resulted from the school's largest ever number of individual donations. A $2.5 million gift from the estate of the late James Buchanan helped increase that total. Buchanan was a Nobel Prize winner in economics and an MTSU alumnus. The Buchanan donation will be used mainly by the university's Honor College. The city of Tullahoma held a big Get Fit Tullahoma Expo Saturday at Northgate Mall. I spoke with Tisha Fritz about the event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here at Northgate Mall today where they're having a huge event. I'm with Tisha Fritz, and Tisha's going to tell us what's going on here today.
Well, what's going on here today, this is with Get Fit Tullahoma, which is a partnership with all folks in the community, the schools, the city, and local business, all in an effort to get Tullahoma more fit, reduce diabetes. That's a problem across the nation. We're no different here in Tullahoma. So we're just working to make the community more aware that we have so much going on to help the community get fit and active and to lower the risk of diabetes.
Now, there's appears to me a lot of information being disseminated here today, plus a lot of free services like blood pressure checks and that sort of thing.
Absolutely. We've got free blood pressure, free blood sugar, chiropractors. We've got, gyms, different kind of, shakes and drinks and this and that, just anything that you would need to get fit and get healthy and to know where you're at, to find that baseline, where are you, at risk for diabetes. We're doing that in an effort to let you know what is here and, what's available to you in the community.
It appears that you've got a lot of vendors out here today. You have any idea how many vendors you have here today?
We have over 40 vendors with us today, across the board of different types of services and businesses.
How would you characterize the turnout of people who have been here today?
We are super excited about the turnout. This is our very first event, and we've just been overwhelmed by the support of the community in the city and everyone that has come out to support us. But just an amazing turnout for our first event.
You mentioned this is a part of the Mayor's Get Fit program, and I believe he's had events just about every Saturday somewhere, bike rides and such.
Absolutely. The mayor, he introduced 4 initiatives in the community this year to get fit, to go green, to increase the arts and increase the jobs, for the 2030 age demographic. So this is just one leg of that, the Get Fit portion of it. And yes, we've had many events, the mayor's bike ride, different health walks, health talks, but Get Fit Tullahoma, that's the face of this. And we meet once a month, just community volunteers that get together, to say, hey, what can we do? How can we do this? Part of this Get Fit Challenge, we will have 2 community health fairs each year. We'll have 5Ks. We're offering scholarships for those at risk with diabetes to link them up with people that can help them reduce that.
Okay. Well, it looks like a fun event, and it's certainly something that can be beneficial to you as well. I think coming up in a little bit, we've got some sort of challenge over here coming up.
We do. We're very excited about that. We've got the Mayor's Fitness Challenge. We're going to have the firefighters and some CrossFitters getting up there. We're going to challenge them. We're giving away, we'll have who's going to win. We're excited to see, who's fit up there, those firefighters. We got to see what they've got going on for us.
Okay, great event, Tisha. Congratulations to all you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Stay with us. More Newsleader is coming up after this.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and the end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, fall promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Do you like movies? Charter likes movies. On the average day, Charter TV brings you almost 75 free movies. Then there's movies on demand, thousands of them. The latest hits at the touch of a button. No more late fees, no more expensive trips to the multiplex, no more rude people in the theater. And with Charter HD sound and picture, well, hey, let's make some popcorn.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Welcome back. The highlight of the Get Fit Tullahoma event was a Get Fit Challenge featuring a fitness competition between Tullahoma firemen, Tullahoma football players, and several other local fitness groups. Let's watch some video highlights from that competition. We're talking with Fire Chief Richard Chastain here. Richard, these guys are taking on the Tullahoma High School football team here in a physical fitness challenge. What do you think their chances are?
Well, I'll tell you what. We train to win in everything we do. And we plan on winning today. It's going to be no different. We're here to win.
But Chief, one of the firemen said they've only been training for 4 days.
We train intensely for 4 days, and we mean business. See anything funny? This is serious competition. This team is here to battle. We came prepared, and I hope we go home victorious. God bless you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Coach John Olive. Coach, a moment ago I was talking to Fire Chief Richard Chastain. He was kind of trash talking a little bit about how great his guys were going to go, but we were watching there just a moment. It appears like Riley Darden may have beat them bad here in this push-up contest. Any comments?
The younger, the better. I learned that a long time ago. So, I know he's the only one here this morning, but he doesn't have nearly that extra body weight in the middle that the rest of us have. Right. I mean, he's got some young firemen up there, but it's amazing what you could do at 15 and 16, 17 versus at 23, 24, 34, 44.
So, Coach, your assessment here is all about the youth.
That is correct. I think the youth gets the advantage in physical activities. If we could figure out how to bottle that energy, we'd solve our energy situation. All you got to do is look at these little ones running around here. I've watched one of them go up and down that fence over there about 20 times now in the last 2 minutes, and I'm sitting there thinking, man, if I just had that energy.
Exactly. I was talking to the mayor a moment ago, Mayor Curley, and he was saying, is there anybody in here you think I could beat? And so I said, why don't you challenge Coach Olive? You have any idea if you might be willing to take that on?
I'm smarter than that.
Okay. Coach, thanks so much. Tullahoma firemen have challenged, I think, the Tullahoma High School football players. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And you're going to be doing push-ups?
Push-ups and sit-ups.
Push-ups and sit-ups. Okay. I was a little bit worried about you guys, before I got here, and y'all kind of look like you might be pretty fit and up for this challenge. And I'm pretty confident that you guys are going to give them a run for your money, and I'd like for you to I'm going to go down the line here and let you guys tell us what your name is.
Daniel Trail.
Okay.
Davis Sanders.
Okay. Zach Smith.
Justice Smith.
Okay. Edward Host.
The third place winner is
With 66 total push-ups in the women, Daniel Trail. Our next individual award, push-ups only. Coming up in the CrossFit team, 67 push-ups. Brandon Lennon. Now this one was close. First place, push-ups only with 100 push-ups in 60 seconds. Mr. Ronnie Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, sit-ups only, individual winner. Gold medal, one only, Ben McDonald. In second place, in CrossFit, 245. First place, Long Fire Department, 264.
Great job.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Tullahoma Police Chief Paul Blackwell, who will speak to us about headlights and this weekend's fireworks display. Valerie Smith will play us a tune, and Jay Gregory will invite us to some upcoming activities at the Bell Buckle Cafe. All that and more on this week's Living. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
In the past, you would never find television outside its natural habitat, the family room. But now, Charter has released it into the wild. Look there, a live ESPN baseball game at the beach. CNN in a laundromat. Oh, True Blood on HBO. I'm donating blood.
Now Charter gives you over 20 digital networks available on the go, more than ever before, all at no extra charge with Charter TV.
The Disney Channel on a joke. Are you seeing this?
Welcome back. to Tullahoma Wildcats had the McGavock Raiders right where they wanted them for 2 quarters Friday night in Nashville. Unfortunately for the Cats, the final 2 quarters counted as well, and after leading 25-8 and dominating the first half at McGavock, nothing went right for Tullahoma in the second half, and the Raiders put up 27 unanswered points for a 35-25 victory. The Cats got a pair of touchdown runs from Jonathan Stovall in the first half, along with touchdown passes from Cole Potter to Aaron Gray and from Hunter Myers to Potter, and all seemed well at the break, but McGavock seized the momentum out of the halftime break and put up 15 points in the third quarter and 12 more in the fourth while holding Tullahoma scoreless. The Wildcats have their home opener Friday night as Stewart's Creek travels to Wilkins Stadium for a non-district contest. The Tullahoma Lady Wildcat soccer squad evened its season record Thursday night with a 1-0 victory over Cookville at the East Middle School field. Jillian Calabredi scored the inside goal of the match, following up a free kick by Megan Vining. The game was shortened by lightning. The Lady Cats continue non-district play tonight with another home match against the Lady Pioneers of Warren County. We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Last month's sales were so good, I need cars now to restock my lot. I'm Keith Barnett at Russell Barnett Kia, and I've come up with a plan. It's my car bazaar. Whether you owe $1,000 or several thousand on that car that you hate, this car bazaar is here to help you out. Do you have a job and $149? My For the People credit approval process is here to help you out. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hurry in before the car bazaar ends. I'm Keith Barnett, and I'm the dealer for the people.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Men love sports, but men can't always be at home with Charter TV watching sports. So men do what men have to do. They watch live ESPN on their mobile devices. Not simulated sports, real sports. Live ESPN, anytime, anywhere. Even here. Watch ESPN is available at no extra charge with your Charter TV service. Download the app or visit charter.net/on-the-go.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 104 degrees. The record low was in 1945 at 50 degrees. Average high on this day is 87, and the average low is 66. For tonight, mostly clear weather in the forecast with a low of around 67. Mostly cloudy weather expected for Wednesday with a high of 89 and a low of 70. Sunshine again on Thursday for most of the day with a high of 90 and a low of 70. And our co-host Chip Ramsey is not with us tonight because he's changing some things at his newspaper, the Saturday Independent. The Saturday Independent has now become the Coffee County Independent. Instead of coming out on Saturday, look for it on Tuesdays from now. And we wish him well with that change there. That is our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us. It's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.